If you've been watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta season 15, you already know that we have been seeing a very different side of Kandi Burruss.
Back. No, I'm good. No, you back.
And ever since Marlo Hampton committed to making sure that Kandi clocks in and earns her peach this season, it's been really interesting watching the way that their friendship continues to take a turn for the worse. But now, it's gotten to the point that I can't really see them coming back from this.
Anything she can use to try to tear me down, she's just trying to run with it. And I have a problem with that.
It's Justin Diego back with another Bingeworthy video. And today, we have to talk about this crazy moment from The Real Housewives of Atlanta season 15, episode 6, that still has me shook.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry that happened to you.
Well, thanks, I guess.
Okay, so it's been forever since we really had an explosive physical altercation on the Atlanta Housewives. And when I tell y'all, when things got really intense between Kandi and Marlo, I had to sit back and mentally prepare because I really thought they were gonna take it there. Okay, so here's what happened. Apparently, it's really been bothering Marlo that her nephew, who happened to be a previous employee of Kandi's, passed away.
I'm mad at you because you ignore things and people allow you to get away with it.
And if you've been watching this season, you already know that this isn't really new information. But it's finally been brought to Kandi and she was completely thrown off.
It didn't have nothing to do with us or anybody else that worked with us.
Now, I don't know if it's just me, but has production been particularly shady towards Kandi, or am I tripping? I don't know. Something feels a little different. So I felt really bad for Kandi because she reacted without knowing that production had already filmed all of those scenes with the other girls talking about this, and they decided to dig into the archive to make this backstory make sense for Marlo's narrative.
Lying ass
They found a way to get Kandi and Marlo in the same room, and Kandi could not even fake the funk. She was like, "Ciao, what you not finna do is play with my business." So I'm pulling up and I'm gonna be sitting on ready.
I am heated. I don't have a good poker face. I can't hide it like everybody else.
And as you can expect, things got blown completely out of proportion, and what could have been an easy little conversation that provided clarity turned into this explosive, humongous, dramatic, horrible moment where Kandi saw red and everybody else was scared that it was going to get out of control.
No. If she pop up, do not grab me. Do not grab me. I'm gonna tell you, don't.
Yeah, this whole thing is a mess. I mean, I get what Marlo is trying to say, but I'm also giving her the side eye because, girl, the math ain't mathin'. After we saw Kandi read her version of the text, and it went from her cousin getting unalived by another old lady gang employee to somebody that he just happened to meet while he worked there? I don't know, y'all. Something smells really fishy here. Is Marlo just digging up all of this mess just to put as much attention as possible on that horrible situation that happened at Kandi's restaurant involving her cousin? Or is Kandi really the heartless bitch that Marlo is trying to make her out to be?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I don't know. But what I do know is, ain't nobody smelling fishy over here. Ain't nothing smelling fishy over here. That sounded better in my head. But anyway, I think this will be the perfect time for me to tell you guys about today's sponsor. Scentbird is a fragrance subscription service that lets you choose from over 600 brands, including some of the fancy ones like Prada, Gucci, and Versace. And y'all know I've worked with Scentbird a few times in the past, but now I really am starting to learn exactly the type of fragrances that I like, and people have been complimenting me all the time about how I smell so good. And that's really important to me right now because I've I've been in these streets. I love that Scentbird lets you pick whatever designer fragrance you want to try every single month for just $17. And this month, I received 3 fragrances that I never tried before, and they all came in these cool perfume vials that lock and unlock very easily, so you can open that thing up and see which fragrance you've been spraying the most. I got Modern Gentleman, which smells really, really good, and I pick up on some citrus peel, sage, ginger, and overall fancy vibes that would be perfect for a nice, sophisticated night out. I also got Chris Collins by African Rooibos, and y'all, this is about to be my new signature scent. Oh my God, it's so good. And I want to tell y'all like everything about it, but I'm not trying to have them run out of it or anything. So all I'm gonna tell y'all is light, refreshing, and a little bit spicy. And it's clearly the one I use the most. Lastly, I got a really interesting scent it's called Sexual Secret Man by Michelle Germain. And do I even really need to explain this one? Go ahead and tap the link in my description to check out Scentbird for yourself and use the code Bingeworthy to get 55% off at Scentbird. It'll be just a little over $7 for your very first month. And it's available all over the entire US and Canada. Thank you so much, Scentbird, for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to the drama. And y'all already know how Housewives fans are. They had a lot to say about this Kandi versus Marlo situation, with some fans coming down on Kandi Burruss, talking about, why is everybody acting like Marlo is wrong? They were friends at the time that this happened, and now an incident happened at Kandi's restaurant, and it triggered the subject to come up again. That's why she's confronting Kandi about it. Kandi could have said, I'm sorry, you felt I wasn't there. I have a lot going on. Boom, and it's over. And another fan responded, Kandi not sending a card, flowers, or nothing when one of her former employees passed away is just wrong. I don't care how she tries to spin it. What kind of boss are you? Before this one Sheree fan chimed in responding, a little empathy would have prevented this whole scene, but I guess that's too much to ask for. I see that Marlo just wanted her pain to be acknowledged. Why can't these women ever just empathize with each other? It's actually awful. But some fans were like, Marlo, girl, hold up, because you ain't slick. Responding, if the incident didn't occur at the OLG and he no longer was an employee and this occurred during COVID, what exactly was Kandi supposed to do besides open her door and let you cry on her shoulder, Marlo? With another Housewives fan responding, Marlo is extremely desperate for acceptance from the popular girls, and I hate that for her. Before this one Kandi fan chimed in, responding, Marlo is reaching and going way too far with her attempts to attack and destroy Kandi's legacy and her business. Shaking my head, exclamation point. It's really sad and disgusting. Messing with someone's paper and ability to provide for others is not cool. And another fan chimed in, just trying to make sense of everything. Responding, baby, Marlo's story and reason has switched up so many times, ... Just say you're obsessed with Kandi and don't like that she gets favor from the network, cause this is sad to watch. Before this petty fan had me over here hollering, talking about, Marlo is legit a 5-year-old in an adult body, throwing tantrums to get attention. Can somebody get her a binky and a blanket so she can take a nap somewhere off screen? I'm tired of seeing her.
But
Hit right now and tell me what you guys think about all this. Do you think that Kandi and Marlo in all of this drama is just being blown completely out of proportion just because production didn't really have no better dramatic storylines to follow? Or do you think that it's all making sense? Also, definitely let me know if you guys are Team Marlo or if you're rocking with Team Kandi on this one. Thanks so much for watching this video all the way to the end. I really hope that they go ahead and resolve this little beef really soon, because I feel like that was way too much over something so small. Anyways, thanks again, Scentbird, for sponsoring today's video. Y'all really should go ahead and check out the link in the description below so that you can be smelling real fresh. Okay, thanks again for watching. I will see y'all on the next one.